Last night at the Republican primary debate in Florida, the so-called Tea Party debate, Congressman Ron Paul commented that one of the reasons for 9/11 is the American military presence in the Middle East, an argument that you've made and that I've made and that Congressman Paul and others have made publicly for years. He was booed when he said that. Were you surprised that he was booed by that audience when he made that comment?
Well, I think he was booed a bit, but I think more people applauded it when he said it. He was booed after the person carrying the water for Israel, former Senator Santorum, came out and criticized him for saying something that he never said. Ron Paul never blamed America. What he said is America needs to understand the motivation of its enemy. Our enemy started the war, but they were motivated in large part by our foreign policy. But for the last 2 weeks, Judge, the pro-Israel newspapers, websites, especially Commentary Magazine, have been attacking Ron Paul as someone who is offering a noxious explanation. And their message has been that Mr. Paul blames the United States for 9/11. He never said that. What Ron Paul said is the American people need to discuss their foreign policy. And if they want to have a foreign policy here on out that continues to motivate our enemies to attack us, not only abroad, but increasingly young Muslim males within the United States.
Why do you think neocons want to silence or crush politically Congressman Paul?
Because we have no interest in the clash between the Palestinians and the Israelis. There is no interest there for the United States. There are no natural resources. Israel's manpower has never been used to help us do anything. And certainly the Palestinians have nothing to offer us. If it was ever explained adequately to the American people, they would realize that we're sticking our nose into an unresolvable religious war that only brings America pain in terms of blood and money. And there's also a crunch point coming up. The whole Islamist movement, Judge, is going to be revived, if you will, and empowered if we block the Palestinians' application for statehood at the UN later this month.
Right.
Ron Paul is exactly right. We should just mind our own business. This has nothing to do with U.S. interests.
Michael Scheuer, thanks for joining us.
Yes, sir. Always a pleasure.